Good morning, Samyukta. How are you today?
Good morning, madam. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm great. So, thank you for asking. Let's move on to the interview. Primarily, could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. My name is Samyukta and I recently graduated in BTech in Computer Science Engineering in 2023. Throughout my education, I have emphasized setting goals and priorities, which has helped me to stay focused and motivated. Now I'm getting training on software testing to start my career in IT industry. A part of training so far, I learned manual testing, Jira, and automation testing is in progress.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good. Samyukta, I know you underwent software testing training at our institute. Could you share more about your experience during the training?
Yeah, absolutely. During my training at Swiss Technologies, under your guidance, I gained a hands-on experience in manual testing methodologies. Working closely with you, I had an opportunity to delve into real-time projects using tools like Jira, which
Mm-hmm.
provided me with the practical insights into the software testing process.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you for your insights, Samyukta. Now, as you are preparing for job interviews, what do you hope to gain from this mock interview session?
Yeah, I'm here to assess my strengths and weakness in manual testing and to receive
Mm-hmm.
constructive feedback that will help me to refine my interviewing skills. I want to
Mm-hmm.
ensure that I'm well prepared to excel in actual job interviews and contribute effectively as a manual tester.
Okay, fine. That's a great approach, Samyukta. So, I will provide feedback at the end of the session to help you improve. Now, let's move on to few technical questions related to manual testing Jira. Okay,
Yeah, okay,
are
sure.
you ready?
Yeah, sure, I'm ready.
Okay. What do you know about manual testing?
Manual testing.
Hmm.
Manual testing is a software testing process in which test cases are executed manually without using any automated tool, and all test cases is executed by the tester.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Mm. Can you define what is a test case?
Yeah. All test cases are written in Excel sheet or a test management tool. Uh, Test management tool Jira with Jiffy plugin. Jiffy
Mm-hmm.
plugin. Test cases are prepared based on SRC document. Test case is
Mm-hmm.
a checklist which consists of preconditions, descriptions, test data, and expected results, actual results, and etc. Uh, to validate functionalities in the system. Test case is a brief description of what to test and how to test.
Okay, good. So, moving on, what techniques do you know for writing test data and test cases?
Equivalence class portion and boundary value analysis technique.
Okay. Can you elaborate them? Okay, fine. So, I'm going to give you one scenario like, can you able to write the test cases or can you able to give the scenarios? What kind of the scenarios you can give for a cell phone? What are the different test cases we can write?
Yeah. Uh, Check whether battery is inserted into mobile properly. Check switch on, switch off of the mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Insert the SIM into the phone and check. Add one
Mm-hmm.
user with name and phone number in address book. Check
Mm-hmm.
the incoming call and check the outgoing call.
Mm-hmm.
Send and receive messages for that mobile. Check all the numbers, characters on the phone working fine by clicking on them. And remove the users from phone book and check removed properly with the name and phone number.
Uh-huh.
And also check whether network working fine.
Okay, these are the basic checkpoints you can do validate on the mobile,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Okay, well said. So, what do you consider as a pros and cons of manual testing?
Coming to advantages are like manual testing offers benefits such as adaptability and a human insight.
Mm-hmm.
And any application can be tested like a web apps, Android apps, desktop apps. It has limitation in terms of scalability and efficiency, especially
Mm-hmm.
when compared to automation testing. Manual testing is boring, time consuming, tedious,
Mm-hmm.
and also
Mm-hmm.
mistakes, errors, and manual number of resources also required for manual testing, and
Mm-hmm.
it's expensive. Repeatable tasks are not possible in manual testing, and
Mm-hmm.
also no accuracy.
Okay, fine. So thank you for your insights. Moving on to what are the SDLC models we are having?
Yeah. Two types of models we're having, like a sequential model and a incremental model. In sequential model, we have waterfall model and V model.
Mm.
Incremental model, we have rapid application model, prototype model, spiral model, and agile model.
Fine. And could you briefly outline the phases of SDLC, deeper development?
Yeah, we have different phases like gathering requirements and understanding of them,
Mm-hmm.
project planning, design,
Mm-hmm.
coding or implementation, testing, and
Mm-hmm.
deployment and maintenance.
Okay. In the same manner, could you tell me what are the SDLC phases are also we're having?
STLC phases like requirement analysis, test planning, test
Mm-hmm.
design, test
Mm-hmm.
environment setup,
Mm-hmm.
text execution, defect tracking,
Mm-hmm.
test cycle closer.
Okay. Fine. And lastly, one more question. What are the features we're having for Zira? And also tell me, Zira is a commercial tool or open source tool?
Jira is a commercial tool, is originated from a Australia company that is a Atlassian company. And features of Jira is timeline or roadmap. And we have two types of backlog, like product backlog and sprint backlog, and Scrum board, and also project pages. If you are having any project related prototypes, that we can add in project pages.
Okay. Thank you, Samyukta, for your thorough responses to the technical questions. You missed something like I asked you what are the different techniques we're having to prepare the test data and test cases, right? So
Yes.
you are unable to give the brief description about them. So actually, what you said is correct. We're having two techniques to prepare the test data and test cases. Uh, like you said, equivalence class partitioning technique and boundary value analysis technique. Actually, by using these only, we do write the test cases and the test data. Together of these techniques, we do call as input domain techniques. Yes or no? Have you gone through with the previous discussions when we have discussed them?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So in these two techniques, what exactly is happening means the equivalence class partitioning technique will divide the all possible valid groups and invalid groups. Okay. So here in the ECP, we get the number of valid groups and invalid groups. So for this valid groups and invalid group, how many different test cases we can write, that will be derived by the boundary value analysis technique. Okay, with some notations we do have, right? Like minimum value, maximum value. So if we use a minimum value, the test case needs to be passed. Maximum means the test case needs to be passed. And if we use a minimum minus one needs to be failed. Maximum plus one needs to be failed. And between of maximum and minimum needs to be passed, like a minimum plus one, maximum minus one. Okay, these will be derived by boundary value analysis technique. Okay, so
Yeah.
except this, what all you said is correct, and do prepare the things what you where exactly you are lacking. And so far, I done with your mock interview, and it's good, good, Samyukta. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Thank you for the opportunity to discuss these topics. Thank you. Thank you, madam.